It's now time for Motivational Mondays with Fionia Salmon.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Motivational Mondays. I am your host, Fionia Salmon. A warm welcome to viewers on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you so much for tuning in. Our guest today is someone whose journey is nothing short of extraordinary. David Martin has faced not just one, but two strokes, each one a life altering event that could have stopped him in his tracks. But David's story isn't about what tried to break him, it's about what couldn't. With resilience, courage, and a deep well of determination, he has fought his way back physically, emotionally, and mentally. Today, David joins us to share not just his challenges he endured, but his powerful lessons he has learned about perseverance, healing, and what it really and truly means to live with purpose. Before we dive into the discussion, you're invited to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's Fionia and Friends. Your comments and questions can be shown on screen. And also, please don't forget to share my YouTube channel and also my content with your family and your friends. Motivational Mondays is sponsored by Ionia Distributors LLC, the company that distributes my stainless steel barware sets, my motivational t shirts, pen, tote bags, mugs, featuring the title of my book. It will be long, but not forever. So make sure to get a t shirt as well. Now, let's turn over to our guest, David. How are you? And welcome to Motivational Mondays. It's truly an honor to have you with us. To
Thank
start
you.
off, you're most welcome. To start off, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what life was before the strokes?
All right, was just a normal person, just workaholic, you know, work a lot.
So you said that life was just normal. You're very
Yes, yes.
active, just like a
Not very
regular.
active, but just normal. Work a lot.
Or you worked a lot. So
Yes, yes.
before we dive into your story of survival, what were your dreams, your goals, and what was life
And more
like? Yeah.
to build over more, and try to achieve, more.
So what were your goals in terms of career? What career path you were in at the time of your
And I was
stroke?
actually establishing as a new school in the region in Caribbean.
Okay, so take us back to the moment of your first stroke. What happened? And were you feeling emotion? How were you feeling emotionally or physically?
Well, actually, I was exercising the first time.
Mm.
But then my wife realized that I had a stroke, so I had to go to the hospital, because I had a heart problem, mitral valve.
Oh,
Yeah, so that causes the stroke. It was a major stroke, a lot of brain damage.
okay,
So
I
I
see.
lost the left side and my right side.
Oh, so
Or
leading
my,
up to,
my left side, I was paralyzed.
oh, you were paralyzed. Oh, wow. So leading up to the stroke, walk us through how did you feel? just give us a description of the feeling, the atmosphere leading up to the stroke.
That is hard. it was it was scary, very scary. My wife was there and my daughter was, and my father family, my daddy and my mom. It was really crazy. Then I woke up in the hospital, and I couldn't move. No, on the left side or anything. I was,
So,
hooked up with different tubes and everything. It was crazy. It was crazy and scary.
okay, so leading up to the stroke, was it that half of your body, say your face got heavy, or walk us through that feeling? Like, what's that feeling that you can
Well, actually, I
remember
just
leading up?
felt very heavy everywhere. So I
Okay.
couldn't move my hand or anything or my fingers. So now I can move my fingers. By exercise, I had to do this.
Okay, so was that before the stroke? You felt that feeling
During
coming?
the stroke, yes, during, yeah.
Okay, during the stroke. Most people don't even survive one stroke, but you survive two. What was
Right.
going through your head or your mind as you face this incredible battle of or battle for your life? I mean, walk us through that moment.
And I was just praying all the time. Just praying. Until I was very conscious when it was happening. So and that the van was going through, so I was feeling everything, and hearing. But then I woke up in the hospital, I
Wow.
just prayed and prayed and prayed. And then I started to bust some jokes.
Was there
it
ever a
wasn't it was an
point?
expression, I tell you.
Oh,
I used to fall in the bed, fall off the bed.
oh wow.
I had to tie, my wife had to tie me to the bed.
Oh wow.
Yes, yes.
Wow, David, that's a lot. Was there ever a point where you felt like giving up?
No, never, ever.
How did you fight through that feeling? How did you fight through it? Did you depend on
And
your faith
once I
or?
once I start to realize that that's okay, I
Mhm.
just start laughing. I had to start use my own humor.
Yes. But during that time, did you find yourself praying more? Or did you find yourself maybe, as you said, you laugh a lot, but what else helped you through those hard times?
Praying all the time, especially in the hospital. They had different prayer meetings. There were people around to check
Mm.
on me. A lot of my friends came to. But it was okay. I just continued to be praying still.
What does deliverance look like to you then?
Well, walking, speaking, all of that, was deliverance. So that was the main thing. I couldn't talk, I couldn't move, I couldn't walk. But after that, 3 weeks, I was walking again. I could throw with my stick.
Mm. So how long did you lose your speech for? Or you couldn't talk, you couldn't walk? What was the time frame?
Roughly about a week or something after I got gained conscious. I was still joking and talking to everybody.
How long did you spend inside the hospital
For the
or
first time,
rehab?
I think it's about 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, about 2 weeks.
So you spent 2 weeks in the hospital and then you went home, and after 1 week you were able to walk
No,
again?
not 2 weeks, about a month in out,
Okay,
about a month, yeah.
so it was a month in the hospital, correct?
Right, yes.
Okay, so a month in the hospital, and then when you went home, you said that the recovery period took like 1 week.
Yes, about a week, yeah. About a week,
Wow. Were there any moments where you clearly felt God's presence or you heard his voice throughout your journey?
Ourselves felt all the time, all the time,
Amen.
It was continue um praying, So I always felt it, every time,
Mm, mm,
It felt like I was sitting in a chair with God,
mm. Wow. You mentioned heart surgery. At what point did you have that heart surgery?
That was about same July 23.
The same
Open heart.
year? The
Yes,
same
in
year that
UA.
you had the stroke?
No, that is after. That's after a year of recovery. Then they told me that I had to change my mitral valve. I had to replace two valve, Then I had to do that in UA. So
Oh.
now, so I'm better now with the heart,
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm kicking and ticking because of a valve. So it's a loud sound,
I want to know, um, you said that you had two strokes. Did they appear one after each other? Did they appear together? Just give us a time frame.
But actually, during the Hurricane Beryl, I got a minor stroke.
Was that the first one or the second one?
The second one, yeah.
Okay.
It's the same around with Juliana.
Mm.
So it's an anniversary.
Oh wow. Yeah, because last year it was what, July? Was
Yes.
burial, yeah. Okay. Since then, how are you feeling?
Well, actually, better now because of physio.
Mm-hmm.
I trained more, I got stronger. So the recovery was swift.
Okay, so we are going to stick a pin right there on the recovery. Thank you so much for tuning in to Motivational Mondays. I am your host, Fionia Salmon, and today's guest is David Martin, who has faced not just one, but two strokes. Each one has a life altering event that could have stopped him in his tracks. But with determination, he endured to the end. Motivational Mondays is brought to you by Ionia Distributors LLC, the company that distributes my stainless steel barware sets, my motivational t shirts, my bag, my totes, my pens, featuring the title of my book, It Will Be Long, but Not Forever. Don't forget to get a copy of my book. And also, if you already get a copy of my book, I want to say thank you so much for your support. I really, really appreciate it. And for those feedbacks from reading the book, I really, really appreciate it as well. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That is Fionia and Friends. And thank you so much. Go ahead and spread this content wide and far. Share it with your friends all over the world. So let's continue to build this community. Now, let's get back to David. Let's talk a little bit more about your recovery. Um, what were some of the biggest physical and emotional hurdles that you had to overcome? You mentioned before the break that you started physiotherapy. So just go ahead and walk us through what the recovery process was like.
Okay. So I had to exercise my legs and my hands in the left hand.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had to shock my muscles so that I can open my hands, more normal, So it was because I'm a person that is very determined, and fearless, So I make sure I could try to do as much I can, So my doctor, my physio always say I have to take my time,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, I know that, well, you mentioned earlier that it took you a week for you to be up and going again. But what was it, a sense of normalcy at that point? Like things went back 100%. Were you
Still
able
not
to
100, still,
were you able to hold anything in your hands? Were you able to walk straight? Um, Tell
All right.
us.
I remember the first thing I did was trying to stand up
Yes.
and lift up, you know, and try to walk, But then after a while, I know to practice more because I had to use a wheelchair, everywhere.
Oh, wow.
All the visits with the doctors, I had
Mhm.
to go with the wheelchair. I still have it.
Wow. But you mentioned earlier that after a week you were feeling much better. You were able to, was it that you were able to just talk after that week that you mentioned earlier? Or,
Well, there was a process over time, and then I started to get better and better and better every day, So my memory came back better.
oh, so you lost your memory?
Well, just a little bit, but as I noticed, I could remember everything now
And that was after the week or over a period of time?
over the time,
Okay. So how is your memory now? Is it back 100%?
But right now,
Mm-hmm.
perfect. A
Okay.
very good memory, So all these pictures you're probably looking at, I remember
Yes.
everything.
Oh,
The
nice.
sights, the sounds, the smells,
Oh,
everything,
that's great.
everywhere.
That's great. That's great. That's great. That is great. I
I
know
could
that,
remember people.
yes, you're able to identify people now and put names to the faces and everything now,
Yes,
correct?
yes, definitely. It's a process. So,
Mhm.
so it's a continuing process, So I try to do mental exercises for memory, everything,
How do you do that memory exercise? Just share it with us. We're curious to know. What are some
But
of the things
actually,
that you do?
I've never good with reading, because of this stroke. Fine prints is kind of hard,
Um,
But I noticed that reading or listening the Psalms, it exercises my mind, And the scriptures inside kind of turn everything over,
mm,
Because of this scriptures, it is a positive effect on everybody, For me, especially.
were there any moments of frustration or unbearable pain? And how did you say that staying mentally and spiritually strong through those ups and downs really get through those times of
Okay,
frustration?
for myself, in mentally, I was frustrated. I felt suicidal.
Suicidal?
Yes, yes.
Oh wow, David. Oh wow.
It was crazy because I was helpless. I didn't
Mhm.
want to feel helpless, you know.
Oh wow.
So because
And
of my wife and my daughter grounded me, you know. So I banish a lot of that feelings, you know.
mm, oh wow. It's
So
so
one time I
hard.
had
Yeah.
seizures, serious seizures
Oh.
before my meds run out, you know.
Mm,
Because of the brain damage, I got a lot of seizures before, you know. But we get some good drugs now, so
mm. You mentioned we observed mental health month, and you mentioned that the frustration it was getting to you till you consider suicide. But since then, did you get any professional help to help you to navigate those feelings, those
yes,
emotions?
definitely. I had a counselor to talk to me, you know, and they said that you just worry up, don't worry about anything, you know, just keep going, you know.
Mm. So
And
would
they
you
used to
say
tell me
that
to
helped?
talk to a chair sometime,
Mhm.
but I didn't want to talk too loud, you know. I didn't
Mm.
seem mad
Mhm.
because I don't like counseling, you know.
Mm.
But after a while, I know it's necessary for counseling, you know.
Why you don't like counseling? Tell us.
I don't know. I don't like being vulnerable, you know.
Mm.
I want to think all of a saying that men don't cry,
Mm.
big don't cry, you know. Do we try? That is my thing, you know.
Wow. I I just want to say that, David, it's okay to cry. It's okay to open
Yes,
up and to
sometimes.
be vulnerable. Not sometimes, all the time. It's important for you to let all that emotion out, because if you don't and you hold everything in, then that's the time when you're going to have some serious mental issue. So if
Definitely,
you need to
definitely.
cry, go ahead and cry. If you need to talk, make sure you get someone to talk to, because sometimes we're so strong for others and we're not strong for ourselves. So make sure to seek that help when it's necessary, or when you feel like you're heading there or feeling frustrated, or maybe the pain is a little bit overwhelming. I would suggest that make sure to reach out to someone and talk about your feelings. It's okay as a man to talk about your feelings. I think that society has placed so much pressure on men to say that they need to be strong. But I want to
That is
say,
true. That is true.
yes, it's okay to say that you're not okay.
That is true.
So, as I mentioned before, that it's good to talk about everything, don't hold it in. Who were some of your key people that rallied around you during that time? Were there any other people around you that helped to cheer you
My
up?
mom and my dad, you know, all around, you know.
And what about your church community?
Yes, it was other other prayer groups, you know, all the time, you know. We prayed all the time for years.
And you still keep in contact with those with your support group, correct?
Yes, definitely all the time, you know. We do that, you know, all the time, you know.
Definitely, definitely.
So
Thank you.
that is what is keeping me, you know. Prayer and the community.
Mhm. David, I just want to say thank you so much for it. The show is not ending, but I just want to pause right here to say thank you so much for being
Thank you.
vulnerable in this moment and being honest with us. And you're tuned into Motivational Mondays. I am your host, Fionia Salmon. Today's guest is David Martin, who has faced not just one, but two strokes. And he's here today to tell us about his life altering experiences and challenges and how he overcame them. Motivational Mondays is sponsored by Ionia Distributors LLC, the company that distributes my stainless steel barware sets that are there right here. Also, my motivational t-shirts that I'm wearing, my tote bags, my pens, my mugs that featured the title of my book, It Will Be Long But Not Forever. Make sure to get a copy of my book as a gift for a friend or for a family member who might be going through hard times. And for those of you who provided me with feedback about my book and how it inspired and motivated you, I want to say thank you so much. And I want to also to say to you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone because you don't know when that person right beside you need a word of encouragement. So, thank you so much also for subscribing to my YouTube channel. That is Fionia and Friends. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, what are you waiting on? If you have gotten this far in the video, that means you need to be touching that subscribe button. So thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now let's get back into the interview with our guest, David Martin. Now that you have come out of the woods, would you say that you're 100% out of the woods? Or how are you using your story to motivate others or to help others?
Well, still in the woods,
Mm,
but I still to motivate people every time, share with my testaments all the time.
I noticed online that you have been doing a lot of interviews. So I realized that people have been reaching out to you. Is that
Yes.
correct? And how about do you have a book in the making just to share your story or
Not as yet. I'm
not as
still
yet?
working on something. Probably a documentary or something. But I'm
Oh,
just
nice.
keep just working, resting.
Yes, 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 yes. David, I really admire you. You keep pushing. Even
Thank
when it
you.
looks
Yes.
dim, you still push. What message do you want to share with someone listening right now who might be going through their own storm, whether it's health related or spiritual related?
Well, the
What
first
would
thing
you,
is
yeah.
storms always run out of rain, soon.
Mm,
But we keep pushing uh, to the sun. Keep moving with God, and we're
mm,
good.
mm. If someone feel lost or lack hope, what would you remind them? Because I know that you have been through that dark season.
Just
What would
keep
you remind them?
holding. Just keep holding, because Jesus has us. Hold the faith all the time,
Mm,
and do not just remember the scriptures and God, just
mm,
His words every time in your mind, and keep focus on Jesus, and keep moving forward, and we're good.
what does life look like today for you?
Now
Mm,
I'm still working
mm,
myself, more developing, evolving, you know, working with projects.
mm,
needful projects, etc.
Mm-hmm. What are you excited about in your next chapter? Now that you're approaching that new chapter, what are you excited about? Are you proud of yourself, or, you know, what are some of the things that you're looking forward in doing?
But right now, I just want my wife and my daughter is be okay, you know,
Mm-hmm.
so that I can try to build my business
Mm-hmm.
everywhere, you know, expand everywhere, you know, regionally and in the global south, you know.
Mm-hmm. You you just mentioned your business. What is your business about?
So right now, I'm a School Tunes multimedia company
Mm-hmm.
for animation, digital production, etc. That is my thing, you know.
And if someone wants to see your past work or want to see what's going on, where can they find you on social media?
But right now, you can go to Instagram and Facebook, David Martin 876 or School Tunes in Instagram.
And on Facebook, is that the same name on Facebook?
Yes, yes, definitely, yes.
So it's David Martin on Facebook or David Martin 876 on Facebook?
That's David Martin straight, you know, or YC Animator.
Okay, so that's your business name, YC.
No, my business is School Tunes, JA.com, you know.
Okay, is there a website that they can actually go to view your work and things that you have done in the past?
Yes, yes, definitely.
What's the name of that website again?
School Tunes, JA.com.
Awesome, awesome. So if you're listening and you're interested in working with David, go ahead. He's on Instagram as David Martin 876, on Facebook at David Martin, and you can visit his website, his business website as School Tunes. You said, go ahead,
School
David.
Tunes, JA. Yeah,
School Tunes JA. David.
JA.
Oh, School Tunes JA.
JA.com. Yeah.
JA.com. Thank you so much. David, if you could sum up your testimony in one sentence, what would that be?
That is so hard.
Oh, Lord.
Been like a shark.
One sentence, just one sentence. If you should summarize your entire story or your testimony in one sentence, what would that be?
Keep moving.
Wow, that's powerful. Keep moving. That tells a lot.
Yes.
Lastly, can you leave our listeners with one powerful piece of advice or encouragement to to take them to the next level ahead, or to look into the week coming up? Just go ahead and encourage them right now.
Right. For right now, that is hard. But just always remember that God will always have us, you know.
Hmm.
God got us, you know. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Absolutely. Where there is a will, there is
And
a
that's a way.
there's a way. Where there is a way, there is a will. Or where there is a. Go ahead, David, and finish it.
All right. So where there's a will, it's a way.
Okay, there you have it from David Martin. David, thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us on this episode of Motivational Mondays. Your strength, your determination after facing such a life altering challenge has truly inspired us all. It inspired myself. We are grateful for your honesty, your heart, and the hope you bring to others who may be fighting their own battles. It was an honor to have you on the show, and we look forward to seeing your continued impact on your journey. And this is where we close Motivational Mondays. I know. Join us on behalf of the entire team. That's Keisha Hill, Public Relations Manager, Mr. Simon Weir, Production Manager. Thank you for tuning in. Remember now, Motivational Mondays are every first and third Monday in each month. That's every first and third Monday of each month at 7 p.m. And if you're in Jamaica, it's 6 p.m. Jamaica time. So don't forget to tell your family, tell your friends that that's the time Motivational Mondays are. And if you miss Motivational Mondays, go ahead and check out the episode on YouTube. That's Fionia and Friends. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to comment. Go ahead and comment, even to say this is a great episode. Let us know how we are doing. And if you have any suggestions, we welcome your suggestions. Go ahead and put it in the comment section. And don't forget to get a copy of my book and be inspired and motivated. And don't forget to get a t-shirt, a barware set, a pen, a mug. Thank you so much for your support. I really, really appreciate you guys. And I'll see you in the next 2 weeks with more Motivational Mondays. In the meantime, I want you to watch all my social media pages to see who my next guest will be. It's a secret. Make sure to watch my social media pages, as I said, and stay inspired. I am your host, Fiona Sawan. See you soon.